So I literally just got done filming the video that you're watching right now, but the audio was set to the webcam instead of the Blue Yeti, so the audio was absolutely horrid, and I just spent like an hour filming this video, so that fucking sucks. But anyways, guys, in this video, I wanted to announce to all of you guys that I joined XrS Knifing, and
wow, I feel good. I knew that I wouldn't. I feel good. I knew that I wouldn't. So good, so good.
But anyways, I did join XrS Knifing, which is stimulus pack knifing, if you guys didn't know, and that's just absolutely amazing, and I'm still like in shock that I joined this clan. And I joined for personality-based content only, which is all I asked for, honestly. A few weeks ago, I was asking to just be in a clan for my personality content only, because as you guys know, I can't hit shit when it comes to clips. So I am so happy that I'm in this clan for entertainment purposes only, and yeah. Now, a lot of shit went down this weekend, and I wanted to talk about that. So on Friday, I joined XrS Knifing, which, if you guys didn't know, is one of the most OG knifing clans that there is. I remember when XrS Knifing first started back in MW3, and that's when like there first started to be a knifing community in general. So XrS has been around for a long time, but they ended like at the end of Black Ops 2 and like at the start of Ghosts is when they ended, and they just started back up recently. And as soon as they started back up, I was like, I want to be a part of this, because there's just a lot of history that goes along with XrS, and they're just such an awesome team. And the leaders that they have, Era Prancers and also XrS Warlord, they're both just awesome guys and awesome leaders, and they want what's best for the clan. And one thing that I like best about them is that they take things really, really maturely. They're not like shit talkers or anything like that, and I really think that that's awesome. And so I wanted to be a part of this clan. So on Friday, they recruited me, which was really awesome and generous of them, because I thought I was going to have to go through the whole XrS RC that's going on right now. But Era Prancers recruited me, which is awesome and very generous of him, and I thank him so much for that opportunity, because I honestly don't think that if he would have recruited me on Friday, I don't think that I'd be an SP right now. So after I got recruited to XrS, Sunday, which is yesterday for me, because this is being recorded on MLK Day on Monday, and I wanted this video to go up on a Tuesday. Going up on a Tuesday. But anyways, Sunday afternoon, Sam SP, who is the co-leader of XrS Knifing, he tweeted at me and telling me to DM him, and so I DM'd him, and what he wanted was for me to join XrS as a personality. Now, this was a big deal, especially just because me and Sam don't have a great past, because I annoyed the hell out of him with those Max Axe tweets, so he had a reason to hate me. And then also he kicked me from Imperial, which again wasn't because I was annoying him, it was because my clips weren't up to standards. I fucking suck, I know it. So me and Sam don't have that great of a past, but he was giving me a really good offer, which was to join XrS Knifing as a personality, which is basically my dream, to just be in a clan for content making, because I love to do that, and of course you guys know I can't hit shit when it comes to clips. Now, this is where a lot of miscommunication happened. Sam told me that it wasn't 100% sure whether or not they were going to recruit me yet, because some of the leaders weren't sure if they wanted to have this kind of personality stuff on the XrS channel. So when I heard that, I did not think that they were going to be recruiting me that night. So I wanted to talk to the XrS guys a little bit more, because I wasn't sure whether or not I wanted to leave XrS, this team, this awesome team that just brought me into their family. So if I was to leave for XrS Knifing, I at least wanted to, you know, like talk to the XrS leaders, because I'm not the kind of guy to just pull a dick move and leave without saying anything. And it was my bad that I did not tell Sam that I wanted to talk to the XrS guys first, and I'm sorry, Sam and all the XrS guys. It was all my bad that I didn't contact you guys about it. What the fuck? This is why I'm not in a clan for clips. So that was my bad. I should have told Sam that I wanted to talk to the XrS guys first, and there was just miscommunication there, because I didn't think that they were going to recruit me that night. So when they tweeted out XrS Max ? Because that's what I always tweeted, and that's like what annoyed a lot of people. The XrS clan tweeted out Max X ? And I replied no, and that's another thing that I am really sorry about, because it looked rude and it looked like I was just insulting XrS Knifing, and that's not what my intention situation was at all. There was just a lot going on at the moment, so I just replied no. I didn't say anything else. I didn't mean for it to be insulting towards XrS Knifing at all, and that's what it looked like. For those of you who don't know, I live in Seattle, and it was Sunday afternoon, and the Seahawks had just won that game to go to the Super Bowl, so my whole family was freaking out, screaming. I was still trying to talk with the leaders about this XrS Knifing thing, and so when I just saw that tweet, I just replied no real quick, just because I had a lot of other things going on in my life, and I'm really sorry to the XrS leaders because I did not mean for it to come out rude and look the way it did. Now, after I sent that tweet, the XrS leaders right away said, all right, you're not getting an XrS anymore, but they talked about it a little more because I still wanted to join. I didn't want to just leave these guys who, like I said, opened their arms and let me in their family. I didn't want to just leave them right away because it was really generous of them to open their arms and let me into the clan. Now, like I said, later that night, I still had the chance to join XrS, and what happened was I was stuck in between either leaving XrS and joining XrS or staying in XrS and not joining XrS, and I didn't know what I wanted to do. Now, a lot of drama went on, and I even thought about quitting at one point because I just hate it when people dislike me, and I don't like being someone who is disliked. I didn't want to leave XrS and have them hate me, and I didn't want to turn down XrS and have the XrS guys hate me, and I just didn't know what I wanted to do, and so I was stuck in between either staying with XrS or joining XrS. Now, what happened was I took too long to decide whether I wanted to stay in XrS or join XrS, so the XrS leaders just finally told me that you stay in XrS because you can't make up your mind whether you want to join XrS or go to XrS, and that's perfectly fine with me. I honestly was taking hours to decide, and I was just in this really bad situation where I either had to join XrS Knifing or stay in XrS, and honestly, if XrS hadn't said, we don't want you anymore because you're taking so much time, if they wouldn't have said that, I probably would have just left XrS and not joined XrS Knifing because I was just in this situation where I didn't want anyone to hate me. I didn't want to leave XrS and have them be mad at me for leaving them after just joining, and I didn't want to not join XrS and have them not like me for not joining, and so I was just in this situation where I didn't want all this hate. There was just honestly so much pressure on me, and I couldn't take it, and I honestly was thinking about just quitting and not doing this anymore, and I kind of learned something from this, is just that you can't make everyone happy, and I should have there were a couple people telling me that on Twitter, and I should have listened to you guys, but honestly I learned from this that you can't make everyone happy. You can't please everyone. Like, if I get called an asshole, that shit hits me right here. Like, I try not to be mean to anyone. Now, I can be annoying to people and have you hate me because that's a different thing. Sometimes the inner troll just comes out in all of us, but when I get called an asshole off of doing something that like actually hurts someone, I don't like it at all. Like, I try to be the nicest person you guys will ever meet, and I think I do a pretty good job of that, and so that's why this situation was just really bad for me. But like I said, what I learned from this is just that you can't please everyone, and sometimes when people hate on you, you just gotta shake it off. You guys know that.
'Cause the players gonna play, and the haters gonna hate.
But for real, sometimes you just can't make everyone happy, so you just gotta do what's best for yourself, and I'm really glad the way things turned out because in the situation I'm in right now in SP, I'm just super happy, and I couldn't be happier, and so that's leading me to what happened next. So after XrS Knifing told me, we don't want you anymore because you're taking so much time, I stayed in XrS. So the next day, which was today, Monday, but you guys are gonna be watching this on Tuesday because this video's going up on a Tuesday. Get turned! But anyways, two people in SP contacted me on Monday, and that was Star and Rye, I believe, and they contacted me in DMs on Twitter and asked me if I would be interested in joining SP, and at first I honestly thought it was a joke, but then I realized, oh shit, they actually want me to join SP as a personality producer, and I just thought that that was awesome of them, and so that's where I am right now. I'm in SP, and I couldn't be happier, and I can't wait to be producing content for them. But everything I wanted to talk about in this cutcom was just everything that happened, and I think I covered it all. Again, I just wanted to say sorry to all the XrS guys, because when I said no, it really looked rude, and I know it looked really bad, and I want to apologize, because like I said earlier, I don't want any hate from everyone. I love all the guys in XrS, and to show that I actually do love everyone in XrS, and then I am sorry for them, I definitely suggest all you guys checking out their channel, and I'm going to be linking all the clans that I talked about in in this video. If you guys are interested in smaller knifing clans other than XJMX, I definitely suggest checking out all 3 of these awesome teams, XrS, Axis, and SP. They're all just awesome clans, and they're all just full of awesome players and leaders, so definitely go check out all the clans. They'll all be in the description. The clan I'm in right now, SP, I'll link their YouTube and Twitter. I'll link XrS Knifing's YouTube and Twitter, and I'll link XrS's YouTube and Twitter. I give up. I give up! Woo! First in XrS. I need to change that emblem. Also, I want to thank the guys in XrS so much, because I honestly don't think that if XrS would have recruited me, I don't think that Axis would have tried to recruit me, and that's just my personal opinion, by the way. That might not have been the case, but I don't think that Axis would have tried to recruit me, and then I don't think that SP would have recruited me if it wasn't for XrS, so huge shout out and thank you to those guys. You guys are always going to be my fam, and I will always be trying to help you guys out. So anyways, thank you guys for watching. Like I said, go check out those 3 teams down in the description. They're all awesome teams, and that'll do it for today's video. Thank you guys for watching. This has been Max. Peace.